In the meantime, I got an intro song because we're about to set it off. So I got an intro and I'm going to set it off. So we're about to get started. But let me get in with my intro. All right, all right. We're about to set it off in this, you know what, because things have been getting more crazy, more wild, and um, I've been listening into Faith's live stream since this morning. And I tell you, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let's go ahead and start getting into these. All right. So about less than 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, this is what her numbers were at as far as followers. Remember, I keep telling everybody that the fact that she continues to buy followers, she's in debt. She says that she is paying on 6 loans every week. 6 loans a week. Oh, that is wild behavior. Now, let me show you where her numbers are right now. So even though she's in debt, even though she owes all this money on loans, she continues to buy followers. She look at the rate that she's going, and this is in less than 2 weeks. At the rate that she's going, and continues to buy followers and buy more followers and buy more followers. This is wild. How do you owe on 6 loans a week? Oh, by the way, she took out another loan. From what I heard from her live stream yesterday, she has now taken out another cash advance. So how many loans does she owe at this point? I don't even know who's loaning her money. I don't know. She doesn't have a job. She gets SSDI. I don't know how she's obtaining loans. Yeah, proud of Mimi of Two Girls. I was listening to the live stream before we started this one. She's so far in debt. I don't know. I have the recording. It's on my phone. I forgot to upload it to my over to my laptop. It was on her last night's. They let you use her SSDI income. Look, at this rate, she's going to be in debt for life. She's going to owe so much money. I don't know. I don't know how she's getting the loans. Yeah, that live stream over there is wild. Somebody got in the boxes over there and dropped the R word. There, you know what? That live stream is so toxic. They dropped the R word. They dropped the N word over there. Um, they're racist. Uh, they they have a lot to say about the LGBTQ community. This is wild. This is ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. That's who did it. Running Water. Yeah, Sugar Boom Boom. That live stream. Every time, it's just gone bananas. The one that dropped the R word is live. Wow. Mrs. Gossett or Gosse. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. I'm glad that we were able to guide you on how to remove yourself as a moderator, because Mrs. Gossett or Mrs. Gossett, okay, um, messaged me last night and asked how could she remove herself as a moderator from Faith. And we guided her in the right direction so she could remove herself as a moderator for Faith, because eventually Faith is turning on everybody that is actually there to support her, not financially. Hi, Miss Tierra Batty. Welcome in, everybody. Her live was just discontinued. This is wild. People are unmoderating themselves, or they're being unmodded. I just no. I was not friends with her. Here's the thing about it. A lot of people were sharing her live streams over to me. In what chat? In her chat? Yeah, things have gone crazy. Things have gone crazy, and my moderators over here, if anything gets dropped in the comments section, our moderators, if a phone number gets dropped or anything, we will block it, and we will mute it. Yeah, we won't allow no phone numbers to be over here in our comments or chat. You know that we're not gonna tolerate anybody being doxxed over here. Um, I just can't believe it. Look, even yesterday, you have covered her for years. Oh, it wasn't even her parents' number. Wow, it's beyond messy. It's beyond messy. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. Look, even on her stream last night, she called that guy Eric and asked him for $8,000. You think that guy Eric is gonna give her $8,000? Come on. He answered. He had a lot of excuses that he was moving, and even if he gave her the $8,000, nobody would know. He's not gonna give her $8,000. And why would he give her $8,000? She called him on the live stream. That was ridiculous. I was all like, you know what? That's just, it's wild. It's wild. And I don't have Faith blocked. AK for what? Moving yet? You know, so Faith says that she can't live by herself. Then she says that she can move. Then we were listening to her mother tell her that, because another thing, another thing that we heard on last night's live stream over on Faith was that her mom was in the background, but yet again, I guess Faith had asked somebody that supports her for $700 so she could get a ride over, I guess, to San Antonio for the car ride. How do you just how does she have the audacity just to be asking people for $8,000, 7,700? How? I don't know how somebody has that type of mindset to be asking for large amounts of money. So she asked somebody for $85. Yeah, according to last night's live stream. Then she asked another young lady for the 700. Then she called and asked Eric for 8,000. So this is beyond ridiculous. Her bot followers are wanting dates. Look, in less than 2 weeks, she got over 25,000 followers by buying them. Over 25,000 followers by buying followers. She continues to buy them. Yeah, she has Starbucks every day. She was having Starbucks this morning when I was watching her. She doesn't care about nobody else. The only thing she cares about is herself and money. That's it. She only cares about if you can support her financially, but nothing else. Let's call it for what it is. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. If you don't give her money, you're of no use to her. No, she will never take accountability for what she's doing. There is just no accountability on her part. You know the one thing that she likes to say a lot at the end of the day. Yeah, here for this BS. If we don't keep the pressure up, if we do not keep the pressure up on bringing awareness, she will continue going down this road. Yeah, she always says at the end of the day, and then she has excuses for everything. So we, as someone in the awareness community, we need to keep the pressure on her. Because if the moment we let off, she's going to take advantage of more and more people. That's why we need to continue with this. And we'll keep up the pressure with a lot of the other beggars and scammers on TikTok. But for Faith, she is a bona fide scammer. I'm not going to call her a beggar. I just call her a bona fide scammer because of what she's doing. She's deceiving a lot of people by telling them that she needs money for this, to move, for that, and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that she has. Yeah, she's a master manipulator. And that's why she needs to be held accountable. Yeah. Whenever you hear somebody say, at the end of the day, nonstop, at the end of the day, that's what Faith likes to say. Or she likes to say, what does it matter? What does it matter? It matters. And we're going to hold her accountable every time. And we're going to continue holding her accountable. Like I said, we cannot let off. We cannot let off. Because what's going to end up happening, yeah, she always says it's not your money. And some of the people that I've seen in the boxes that still support her, yeah, here for this BS, what difference does it make? And she has a lot of people enabling her. A lot of people continue to enable her. And you have people right in the fence. Yeah, Janae, I agree. Look, you would think that she would get off of social media because her address is out there. Her address is out there on Reddit. And you would think that she would be concerned for the safety of her parents. She's not even concerned for the safety of her own parents. Yeah, to protect her parents. Because Faith doesn't care. What would she do? If God forbid anything happened to her parents, what would she do if something happened? Yeah, I was, before we started the live stream, somebody sent a very disturbing message to her mother, and she still doesn't care. She doesn't care at all. She would rather still be on TikTok. Still be on TikTok. Still be on TikTok.
And control, do something.
So her mom said last night while Faith was live streaming that Faith is a grown adult and that she can't tell her what to do, and she can't cut off the internet, and she can't take her phones.
I'm sorry, but I know that she's disabled. But if I had a child that was disabled lived under my roof, they would have to go by my rules.
It I don't see. Sorry, I was responding to Pops. So here's the thing. Hey, Pops, welcome in, Pops. Here's the thing about this whole situation is she's putting her parents in danger at this point. Um,
Yes.
with the address being out there, they have her mom's phone number and everything else. Faith doesn't care if somebody shows up.
I mean, I can't even imagine her. I just don't understand. And the one time that off one got in the box and do personal things, instead of ending the live, Faith paused it, which
And that disturbing message that was just played over on Faith's live stream, the message that was sent to her mother, you would think that she would take a step back and really um, evaluate everything that's going on, and she doesn't care. Papa Ridge, I can't say what was said. It was so disgusting. I can't even I can't say I can't even repeat what was said. It's when is enough going to be enough? Oh, she dropped out. You think so here for this BS? You think it's somebody within her own circle that is doing that? It could be. It could be that uh, somebody that she thinks that she could trust might be behind it. It could be. That this is beyond out of control already.
Mexican homie, did you hear who me and Pinky told her to block right before that message came through?
No, I didn't.
Ah, spread love.
Oh, but I don't think it would be somebody like that. I think it's somebody that she thinks she could really trust, but she just it's somebody within her circle. It's somebody within her circle.
You think so?
I think so. A lot of people say it could be that sassy chick because sassy. She don't
Oh,
get
yeah.
she don't get one hoot one holler, right?
Yes, sir.
It could be somebody like that.
That's true. I didn't think about her.
And if not, as Miss Tiff is mentioning in the comments,
Yep.
Lori's also mentioning. It could be somebody that's connected to Eric and Tay.
That's true. I just know that right before all that happened, Pinky and I both told them to block that one account that's always,
Yeah.
and then afterwards, then that text came through. So that's why I wanted to come up here and just say that.
Thank you, Cons and Cars. This is um, this
It's
is getting out
sad.
of hand. It's
It
getting out of
is.
hand.
It's dangerous. We've tried to tell her, and I don't know what else to do.
You know what? And I'm gonna say this for everybody that goes over there and brings her views up and brings her numbers up so she can hit the FYP. People need to quit going in there. You could always watch from the outside, but the less people that go in there, the better it is. She won't hit the FYP. It's gonna hurt her pockets.
I agree.
And
I
and,
agree.
and at that, at the level that it is right now, it's she's playing a dangerous game over there.
She is. But I just wanted to come up and tell you that because Pinky and I were in there when it got bananaed. So I'm going to drop back down into the chat, but thank you for allowing me to come up, hun.
You're welcome. You have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you. And let me see. Oh, I let me see. Because some people requested boxes. She get so the more people that go in there, and she's just loading. the The more people that go in there, the quicker she gets into the FYP. Here, let me see. Because I don't know who is requesting. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Miss Gossett. Did you request a box?
I did, and I'm only going to say this. So, probably 6, 7 months ago, now it might, I don't know, it's been within the last year. Her address was leaked, and she actually had to get the cops involved because the person who was having her address was literally right around the corner from her house.
And she's not taking anything seriously at all.
No. No, and I'm telling you, I've told her time and time again, she can no longer call me. So, I blocked her phone number, and that took a lot for me because I've tried to be here for her. But at the same time, we're just repeating ourselves, and it's not going into her head. It's not what she wants to hear. It's not what she wants to do.
No, and as many people that have told her she needs to take a break off of social media, she refuses. She says she's not going to get off of TikTok.
Nope. And when she gets yeeted on her main one, she goes right to the backup immediately.
Uh,
And the last time that the address situation that was leaked and the text messages were sent, all about the same time, that was also, and this is, everybody saying somebody that she's close to. It is. This has been an ongoing thing.
and I don't know. I did receive a message. I'm not going to mention a name of who messaged me that Faith had some things to say about me, which is fine. I don't get bothered when people have things to say about me today. And if Faith is upset that I'm bringing awareness in our community, we have a lot of people in the awareness community um, that have picked up on this whole thing that's going on. If she thinks that this is going away, it's not going to go away. I'm sorry, but bringing awareness to what she's doing and all the money that she's taking in, and uh, I, I I call her a scammer because she's beyond the begging point.
Right. And I know that a lot of people are saying them take her phone away, them cut off the internet. If they cut off the internet, they'll say the Wi-Fi at the house. She has 2 phones that both have lines active on them, so she has internet that way. Her
And her
mom
mom,
said last night they cannot legally take her phone away. She pays for her phone. They do not.
Yeah, that's what her mom was saying last night. And you know, when I heard that she's when Faith admitted last night to 6 loans get taken out a week out of her banking account or whatever account she has, I was all like, she's never going to get out of debt.
No.
She and then
I'm one mod who she has not asked for money for, but she probably knows better than to ask me for money. I have 5 kids. I'm not giving out no money. I'm not giving you no gifts on this app.
and you know what Faith thinks that people that support her need to support her financially.
Yeah, and it's sad.
It is because if you go in there for like emotional support, that would count as a support system. And if you don't give her money or you don't give her gifts, you're basically of no use to her. You're not a friend to her. You're not a supporter of hers. At that point, you know, she doesn't give one hoot, one holler.
Yeah.
And I don't know how people continue that they're not seeing the bigger picture as how she finds everybody to be disposable. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. You are beautiful. You requested a box.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead.
So the three people that are back in her live again constantly stay in her live, and they say that they stay in there to try to help her. People have been trying to help her for 2 years. She doesn't want to accept the help. She's not going to accept the help. All they're doing is getting clout off of her. So give it up. Give it a rest. They say that their mental health is an issue right now because of this drama. Well, guess what? Don't go into a box with her. Don't go into her live. Stay out of it. She's not going to change. She does not care.
No, and here's the thing. People that ride the fence, we call them fence riders because what they do is, uh, well, what they're doing is they jump from live stream. They go from one live stream, then they go back to faith. Then they go to another live stream. They go back to faith. You know, that's unacceptable. You kind of see what I'm saying?
No, it
They just
is.
ride the
But
fence.
it's the same 3 to 5 people that are in there all day long. And they say that they're here to help her, and they keep going in circles. Well, if you're struggling so much with your mental health, get out of the box and get off her live. Leave it be, because what you've been saying for the past week is going in one ear and out the other, because what people have been saying to her for the past 2 years is going in one ear and right out the other ear. She does not care.
Yeah, and if I'm lagging, is because we're being reported. Everybody, hey Uncle Rock, we're being reported, and I don't care. I mean, if they want to take the live stream, go ahead. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna cry a river. Excuse me. Uh, but if it's lagging for somebody, go out and come back in. That's the only way it'll fix it. Hey, Pinky.
And that's what, like,
Hey,
Pinky, Tara, like them two, they have stand on 10 toes and have backed out. And I will stand with them. They have backed out. They said their piece and they backed the heck out. But the
well,
other
I
ones
do
that are
I
in
do
there,
have one win. I have one win for everybody. Look at her name. I got her
oh,
to
and
take
I and
advocates out.
I I support you 100% with that.
I'm glad
100%
I,
with that.
I'm glad that she took the advocate out of her name because she's not advocating for
no.
the disabled community whatsoever. If anything, the names that they're calling people in there and spewing all the nonsense. Oh, we lost Mrs. Gossett. Thank you for coming in a box, Mrs. Gossett. Um, you know, she didn't have to have the advocate in her name because she's not advocating for anybody.
No, and I mean, I wouldn't. I warned her, man. I'm not a part of it.
And when I got in her box, I told her that she didn't want to make herself be known on this side of TikTok, on the awareness side. I made it loud and clear to Faith. You don't want to be on this side of TikTok where the awareness community is bringing awareness about you. Pinky warned her. People have warned her. And yesterday to hear that phone call with Eric, which I know he's not never going to send $7,000 or $8,000 to her. Then to find out she asked for $700 for the car ride. Then she asked for $85 because her account was negative $87. When is this is never going to end?
It's never going to end, and that's why I don't understand why the 3 to 5 people that sit in there all day long and say they're so over it, they're so tired of it, it's going in circles, then why in the hell do you keep going back every day, all day long, and stay in boxes and argue with her? She doesn't care. Get out of the box. Quit arguing. It's not going to change. She's okay with the R word. She's okay with the N word. So get out of the box and leave it be and move on to another live. It's that simple. She's not going to change. She hasn't changed in 2 years that I have followed along with this entire story. She's not going to change. It doesn't matter how much you tell her. She has put her parents at jeopardy. Everybody, those 3 people that are in a box right now are enabling her. Period, point blank.
Yeah, and I'm about to see. I know who it is.
I
I know
mean,
who it
Gabby
is.
came over here yesterday and said that she called her a roach and was so distraught. Everything else, and then guess what? She hopped right back in Face Live yesterday and stayed there all day yesterday and been there all day today.
So this is what I'm trying to understand. Follow, and I'm going to call him out. I'm the one that's not going to sugarcoat anything like this. Fallen Angel. I've seen her go from live stream to live stream and call out Faith, but she's over there in a box.
Correct.
Wiz, Faith said that she can't even trust Wiz for unblocking certain people, for unblocking Pinky, for unblocking Tiara.
Tiara.
Yeah,
But he didn't even unblock me though. He wasn't even there. It was somebody else. We were on a live stream together, and I was like, "Tell her to go unblock me," and that's what they kept spamming the chat with. And then Wiz wasn't even there. Now, do I condone Wiz? No, I don't. But he does try to
He does.
he does try to tell
yes.
her, stop looking at that.
Yes.
Didn't I say don't turn around and feed into that?
Yes.
Ignore it.
Wiz does try to stay neutral 100%.
Yeah, and he is really fed up after today when she said, "Well, I don't trust you." And she didn't say that to him. She said that to everybody else before he even got in there. He didn't even know what the hell was going on. So, and for her to sit up and blame me, this is the kicker. You blamed me for your number and address and everything being
you realize
leaked.
that you realize, Pinky, you're on Reddit already, correct?
Oh, I don't care about Reddit.
No,
I'm
just
in there
saying.
telling her the damn truth.
Right.
At least I know that. I mean, because it is stupid. I forewarned her. I kept telling her, me and Con and Shay and Hot Mess and Tiara wasn't even on this side of damn TikTok. And I kept telling her. Can't help her.
And here's the thing. So it's Tiara, Messy Nessie, Fallen Angel, Sammy, and then Yoshi.
Yoshi's the number one. The number one.
Yeah, they're all going back and forth, back and forth. They're holding their own live streams. Mallow is another one.
Yep.
So do we have to sit here and call out all of them as well at this point for enabling this type of
yes,
behavior?
100%. And my question in Yossi's live earlier before I had to leave and go to work was, then why do y'all keep I said, my question is, then why do y'all keep going into her boxes? And they're like, we're trying to help her. Nobody can help her. She doesn't care.
You know,
She doesn't care.
no, because, and I mentioned this yesterday, you can't help somebody that doesn't want to help herself, and she doesn't want to help herself. Instead, she's putting her parents in danger. I just, you try to wrap your head around everything that's going on, and no matter what happens, and she gets all these messages, being sent to her parents, she still doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for letting me up. Because I've been in a chokehold with this girl since yesterday, I believe. And
Uh-huh.
I'm a mom of 2 children who have disabilities, right?
Uh-huh.
One is wheelchair bound. My mom, my biological mom, she has cerebral palsy. Given life, Faith, she's not wrong for wanting to experience life outside of her wheelchair. I will say that. She's not wrong. She's wrong for the way she's going about it. And I don't want to judge anybody that's in those boxes, but I feel like it's gotten too far and now they're trying to stop stuff. Now they're trying to, oh no, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong.
It
I
should
could be completely wrong.
see. So here's the thing.
They're
A
not.
lot of
They're not trying to stop it. They do it all day, every day. This has been a 4 day in a row that those exact same 5, 6 people have been in there saying they're trying to help her. If it hasn't clicked the first day, it's not going to click on day 6.
My thing is, so if trying to help her then doesn't mean continuing, then this is just my opinion, doesn't mean continuing to bring it to the app. How about y'all get in contact with her parents and start talking to her parents off of the app?
Exactly.
and that look, this is beyond what's happening in these live streams at this point, because we're also talking about the amount of money that she has taken behind the scenes, and it's not a couple $100. She'll sit there and tell people, oh, because the $500 GoFundMe, it was actually $498. This is beyond that. When I had a discussion with Faith in her boxes, I went over to her platform and we talked about the $15,000 minimum that she was asking. It was between 15 and 20,000 in a 6-week time frame. Where did all that money go? Because she never denied once about the 15,000 at a minimum that she collected. So it's beyond. This is scamming
But
people,
but
and
the
I'm
people.
not
ones in her
saying
boxes, sorry baby, go ahead.
I'm not saying that her parents. What it seems like to me, and again, this is just me on the outside looking in because I don't know the girl. She was on For You yesterday, and I was like flabbergasted by the things that I was hearing, and then today I was even more flabbergasted. Right? So it seems like parents enable her as well too. But I feel like at some point, parents need to step in and say, you know what? It's time to take away these devices from you for a little while, and get her intervention for the internet because she's addicted to the internet. She's addicted to lying. There are interventions for that.
Yeah, but her mom made it loud and clear last night on the live stream. She was right there that she can't do nothing. That Faith is a grown adult. She can't take her devices. She can't cut the internet. As essentially, her parents' hands are tied at this point.
And I've spoken to her mom. Like every time she swears up and down that she's gonna unalive herself and stuff like that, I contact her mom. I contact her mom and then I call the cops
Right.
because
And
I don't
you
know what
have.
she's gonna do.
I have seen that.
Um, and no, here in Texas, she can't take her phone. She can't turn around and try to take custody. This morning or last night, she said something about you need to get a payee because she just took out another
Cash.
loan.
She took a cash advance out for
You
three
see, but
hundred
that's
and
what I'm saying.
something
So I get
dollars.
that I guess she's an adult and you can't take her device away. I completely understand that. But you can definitely tell that mentally she's not there, right? So her mom
Oh
Absolutely
no,
can.
she's mentally there. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh, she knows
That's
what
the
she's doing.
issue.
Yeah, she
She's
knows.
mentally
Yeah.
there. She knows
Yeah, she's
exactly what she is
100%
doing.
capable.
Yeah,
She knows exactly what she's doing.
yeah. You know, she's taking asking other people for their personal information, all the way down to social security numbers, so she could get loans in other people's names. She knows exactly what she's doing. There ain't no, there's no excuse for her. Like I said, when Faith admitted to having to pay 6 loans a week, and then she just took out another one. Oh, she knows. She knows exactly what she's doing. Look,
I
there's
feel
no.
like just now, as I was watching her live, I feel like she was being like scolded and chastised for wanting to be human, and that I did feel wrong. Like the people in the box, like she's not, she's wheelchair bound, right? She's physically incapable. So fine, she's not wrong for wanting to experience life, and I. I guess I understand it a little bit more because I'm a mom of a child who has a disability and who's in a wheelchair. I want my daughter to experience life. You understand? So when Faith is watching people on the outside, literally from the outside, and they're going clubbing and they're doing, she wants to experience that. I understood what she was saying because she's human. She wants to experience life walking on her own without devices. And I just feel like she just kept getting yelled at. And I feel like that's not the type of
I
friendship.
didn't yell at her.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm not
No,
saying you.
Yeah,
she's
I
because
mean,
I flipped over.
my issue is
No,
right now
no,
I'm
Pinky,
more
hang
worried
on.
about her mental health because she is addicted to this app. The
Right,
first thing she said is that, well, I can't do this cold
cold
turkey.
turkey. Right, because she is addicted to it, and I agree. She wants to be on the outside. Unfortunately, she can't be.
She can't be, and that's completely, and I get that. You understand, and I understand where people are coming from when they're in her box and
Yes,
telling her like, "I'm not going to be responsible for you if we go to a a bar or something." Like, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong either. I just feel like the friendships have let it get too out of
but
control.
those are not friends. They're not friends.
Well, no,
They
exactly.
they sit up there. They have sat up there for 4 days straight, going around in circles on the same shit for the last 4 days.
It's also getting their views up too. I mean, at some point, you got to call a
Exactly.
spade what it is.
And
You got to
some
call a spade a
what
spade.
exactly when I said all they want to do is get clout, and somebody put clout, life face. Yeah, they're getting coins thrown to them. They
Yeah.
are getting views. Yes.
Millions of views. Yep. Absolutely.
They are sitting up there. They're going up there every day and then crying about their mental health. They can't deal with this anymore because of their mental health. Then get out of the freaking box. Quit going into a box every day with her.
Yeah, that's how y'all cut it off. That's how you cut it off. If people stop getting in her box, well, the people's
But
not gonna stop. Let me.
it's the
But the thing is
same
too,
five
people.
to six people that do it.
But again, people. Even if those 5 to 6 people stop getting in her box, right? What it looks like is she's just gonna recruit another 5 to 6 people.
Correct.
Yeah, that's been for the
You are
last few
so
years,
right.
honey.
And then
Yes.
those people are gonna do the same thing that the other set of people were doing.
Right. It's never ending
That's
circle.
nuts. It's nuts. And I mean, again, I empathize with her and I feel for her. I'm not saying she's not wrong. She's wrong for wanting to feel human. Who doesn't? She wants to feel the bad of the world because she's never felt it. You understand? So she wants to experience what it's like to go get drunk and make a mistake drunk. While us who have done stuff like that, we're like, hey, it's not all it's cracked out to be, friend.
Baby, she's done all that.
Oh well,
She's
she's
done all
making
that.
it seem like she's never
Right.
drank
No,
before.
she went to, I mean, she went to go to Disney to work for Disney and was on
By
was supposed to
herself.
go, right, was supposed to go for 8 months for an 8 month program. And within 2 weeks, she had no care. It ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, she's done did all that. She goes to concerts on a regular basis, and the thing is that TikTok and everything, Meet Me and all the other apps are paying for it. She goes out and she has fun. She was just talking about with everybody the other day on what type of alcohol she needed for her birthday.
I'm sorry.
You know, yeah, yeah, none of
No, she was
she's
planning
not.
she was planning a full trip to the beach with a girl named Ash for her birthday.
Yeah, but
She
she can't do that because she only had $800, and
Right,
now we see that's already
she can't,
gone.
right, she
It,
can't do it. But
her issue is she can't manage her money, and she's buying her followers. But I'm not even just talking about like off the internet. She
Well,
is
no,
buying the big creators, and then
I'm
she
sure
goes
that I
in
have
and follows all the little ones.
I'm sure that I have to watch her for longer than just 2 days because I'm on day 2, but I don't know that I really want to watch that because I feel like that's just a trigger
Yeah.
because you I can't keep to sit. I'm one person who likes to pick up.
you will get triggered because the one girl with her name starts with a T, the other person, Sassy, was like, it's okay for people to say the N word because it's a slang.
No,
This,
it's
that, this,
not.
Yeah.
and that. Right.
Yeah.
But then T went
Everybody can't say
in.
that word.
T went in on her, right? T went in on her. Guess who's been in her boxes all last night and all day? The girl
Yep.
T.
Yep. So, um, uh, I don't know, Miss Emo. Thank you for coming and getting in the box, and I know you had questions. Uh, you, if you're gonna watch from the outside.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's what I'm telling a lot of people. If you're gonna watch from the outside. Don't go in there. Don't give her the numbers because it's gonna push her out to the FYP, and then she's gonna find more and more people to take advantage of, to message, to ask for money for this, for that, and that no matter what, whatever she's asking for money for is not going to for her to move. It's not. It's going to buy followers.
She called all of us, over 1,000 people on the live last night, dumb. She said we were all dumb
I'm
because
gonna
we
drop
didn't
back down. Thank you for letting me
understand.
come up and voice my opinion, but
You're
that's
welcome.
nuts.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I wanted to give these updates on what transpired from last night to right now and what's going to continue to happen till later on tonight because she is not going to get off. She
No,
is not.
she's not. And the 3, 4, 5, 6 people that constantly go in those boxes are gonna stay in those boxes and keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll give everybody an update. Like I said, we just got to keep on bringing awareness to what's going on. And Pinky, you've done a great job by trying to do your best and get the awareness out there. And greatly appreciated. You're always welcome in a box, and we'll see what happens today.
She's wearing me out. Diva Rebel does streamer. There's a few people that are starting to streamer. But it's like we're gonna end up having to take shifts because the only time she's off is at like from 2 to 6.
Yeah, she
But
she
yesterday she went to a 5-hour therapy session, but was on
Yeah.
live all day and then got back on at 2:30 a.m. When I woke up this morning, I had a notification that she was on live at 2:30 a.m.
Well, thank you, Mexican homie, because this time I didn't give her a chance to block me. I blocked her because I'm done. Once she turned around and blamed me for everything, I'm like, I tried to forewarn you, man. I can't do nothing about it now. It's out of my
Yep.
hands.
You tried.
Yeah,
You tried,
so
and that's all we can do is people give her advice, but one ear out the other, and but I'll give updates as I watch and see what's going on. Thank you for coming in the box, Miss Pinky, and I hope you have a blessed day. Miss, you are beautiful. Thank you for coming in the box. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank
And,
you.
and you both have a blessed day.
Yes,
you
y'all
too.
too. Thank you.
You're welcome. So this whole situation has gone bananas. And she has her boxes full right now. Tiara's there. Somebody, Grace's Creations. Fallen Angel's still in there. The lady that she asked for $700. Tiffany Custom Creations is in there. Sammy's still there. Gabby, she came and got in a box, She's the one that Faith called her a roach. She's over there in a box, and so is Wiz. If somebody called me a roach, you think I would go get in somebody's box again and continue to support a bona fide scammer? There would be no way I would go and sit with somebody that called me a roach. I'd be all like, I'm like, no, this is, you call me a roach, and nah, that's it. Invite her panel over, her panel won't come over. Because all we're going to get is excuses to why they continue to enable her. That's all we're going to get. You know, so, hey, if they come and request a box, that's up to them. If they want to come and give excuses as to why they continue to enable her, hey, they say they're protecting her. No, she's not even protecting her own parents at this point. Miss Megan, a lot of people have asked that. You know, are they getting a cut? Are they getting TikTok gifts? Are they? What is it that they're getting that they continue to support her? So that's the update on her, and I'm going to keep this moving. You know, a lot of people are going to go run up her numbers. I'm telling you, don't go in there. Don't go in there. It's wild behavior. So I'm going to keep it moving, you know, because there's other people we gotta cover other people. We can't stay stuck on just Miss Faith. Let's continue moving. Okay. Yeah, here for this BS. People are addicted to the drama. Drama sells. Remember, drama sells. Drama always sells. All right, I'm going to move on. Big Mama, Yellowbird, Tiffany Curry, you name it. You talk about somebody who has begged for so much money. She's gotten 2 houses out of it. Land. She was driving a Mercedes-Benz, a BMW, a pickup truck. You name it. This lady has got so much money. Yeah, houses. 2 houses. A piece of land, a nice Mercedes-Benz, a nice BMW, and she's back like nothing ever happened. On TikTok. Through TikTok and Facebook. Now this lady right here, all from TikTok begging, yes. Not only TikTok, but also on Facebook. Yeah. Look, if you're able to get 2 houses from begging and land and vehicles, and this lady right here just takes all the cake. I watched her. I mean, I could go to her page. And she talks a big game. But let me grab her account. And she has no shame. She has no shame in what she does. She has 832,000 followers. 832,000 followers. Here. Hold on. Yeah, Feifei, there's so many. There's so many. Look, this lady doesn't care. She has no shame.
I don't do nothing else. I'm feed them kids. Let me tell you something. I see a lot of people coming out the Whitworth, baby, trying to stop me, baby, and telling lies. You ain't gonna stop nothing. Because I'm gonna feed them kids and I'm continue to do what I gotta do. Come on, Jolly. Today they eating pizza. A whole pizza.
Let me go ahead and get that off of there. That's wild behavior. You talk about somebody who does not get one hoot, one holler. When she talks about she's going to feed her kids, no. The Meg's lawyer, she'll be coming up, not today. She ain't got no job. Yeah, she ain't got no job. It's all the begging that she does. All the begging that she does. That's how she feeds them. That's why I'm all like, wild behavior, right? She has no shame in what she does. But I'll tell you what, I'm on it. I don't care. Let me grab something. Oh, the video went away. Right before I could grab it. They took the video down. Snap. I just noticed that video is gone. Oh, man.
Send it back to me.
Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to go find a video, but it's been taken down. I'm like, oh, man. I was going to show you something, but I can't even show you because the video is gone. I was all like, oh, man, I'm going to show everybody this video, but it's been taken down. Yeah, it's gone. See, here's the thing with Big Mama. Lion Protector knows what I'm talking about. A lot of people know what I'm talking about, the video I was going to show everybody. But she's called out a lot of people. She has called out a lot of people. I'm wondering if I could find it real quick. And upon her ventures, yeah, TikTok villain has been taken down. Let me see. And upon her ventures of calling a lot of people on social media, somebody actually stepped up to the plate. You know, we don't condone, violence. But the way she called out people for a long time and thought that, oh, I got it. Hold on. Okay, I got it. All right. I don't condone anything. Now, if we get taken down, we get taken down. Then I'll cover the rest of my list some other time. Hold on. I don't condone anything, but when people call out people on social media, let me see if we got volume. Okay, we got some volume. Well, more than likely, after this video, if the live stream goes away, that means we got taken down. And then I'll cover the rest of the people some other day. But upon her ventures of calling a lot of people out, somebody showed up to pump number 2 at the gas station. I think they'll take us down regardless, Latina. So somebody pulled up to the gas station and asked for $20 on pump 2. Yeah, little man. So if we get taken down, oh well. We don't condone violence, but when you call people out, when people call people out and they're all like, let's just run it. If the live stream goes down, I want to thank everybody for being here. They're wasting gas. Big Mama is the one that, not the one in pink. Not the one in pink. Because Big Mama was calling her out. Big Mama was calling everybody out. Oh, they're not friends. They're not friends. She kept telling her to pull up. She kept telling her to pull up. Yeah, they used to be. But when you tell somebody to pull up, boom, boom, boom. We're about to be taken down. Don't worry. We're going to lose the live stream. All right. When you tell somebody to pull up, that's what happens. And she pulled up on her. And she asked for $20 on pump number 2. So she gave her $20 on pump number 2. We're going to lose the live stream. I'm not worried about it. So yeah, she asked for 20 on 2 and she got 20 on 2. That's what happened. You can find this over on the Reddit. It's under Mama Comedian Rapper. That was a waste of a lot of gas, by the way. But don't be telling people to pull up. She's a big time beggar. So she got 20 on pump 2. It was wild. Yeah, Reddit has the video. They make sure that they keep putting it at the top. And I'll end up saving it. Yeah, you got to check the Reddit. Mama Comedian Rapper. So when you tell somebody to pull up, that's what happens. Yeah. Yeah, if you're on Reddit, it's definitely at the top. See, there's a lot of people like Maggie Foster. Maggie Foster tells a lot of people to pull up. Be careful with what you tell people. Yeah, Miss Diva Longoria, that was wild. And the video dropping ASS prices at pump 2. You know, it's called dropping ASS prices at pump 2. Yeah, Ashley Trevino got one also. And it just took one. See, which is wild. But if you come across Big Mama, just know she's a long-time beggar. She needs to sell one of her houses or the piece of land that she got from begging. And if you see the live stream disappear, that means we've been wiped out. If you see the live stream go away, that means we've been taken down. Let's see if I can move any further before we get taken down. I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay, a lot of people wanted an update on this guy. Yeah, it's up on the Reddit. It's up on Reddit. So a lot of people wanted an update on Clover King. Quit selling burritos. Went to selling aguas frescas. Oh, Clover King blocked you? He seen you over here. You seen him yesterday? Last I seen, he was not selling burritos anymore. He used to be like the burrito king. And then burrito wars broke out. And then we called him out for his nonprofit. And then, yeah, if you get blocked from certain people, it's because they're watching the live stream over here. And if they see you here, um, they'll just block you just because you're over here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Ever since we brought awareness on him for several weeks, and he kept getting called out. This is the guy that we called out for taking donation money during the LA wildfires, and he never provided receipts to anybody. He wanted for us to pay for an accountant. You never heard of him? Yeah, he's the one that we called out for taking donations during the LA wildfires. And he got new teeth. He went on vacation to Hawaii. You name it, this guy, and that money is unaccounted for. Yeah, that's him. That's Clover King. That's Clover King. As a matter of fact, he was in our live stream yesterday, putting a bunch of laughing emojis when we were bringing awareness about faith. He works with My Journey. I heard that was her agency. That's what I heard. Yeah, he's the manager. Giving out burritos. We've been waiting. Yeah, Bluegrass State. Did you see him over here putting a bunch of laughing emojis? He was gifting her the other day. Receipts for all that donation money. Yeah, he was over here in the comments putting a bunch of laughing emojis about him. I have not forgot about you, Clover King. Yeah, he was over here in the comment section yesterday. I haven't forgot about you. You still have not provided receipts for where all that money went. Yeah, I heard some things about My Journey. But, you know, for him still not to provide receipts. We called him out on his nonprofit. Let me check to see if his nonprofit, hold on. I want to see if his nonprofit is still, his website is still private. Give me 1 second. I'm checking right now in real time. Okay. So his nonprofit website, which is ChristopherBaileyFoundation.org, is still set on private. So we called him out on the first website. He's been called out on this one, and he's still on private. I don't know how you run a nonprofit and then you put the website on private. It's only available to the owner or contributors. That's it. So if you're a contributor, you could have access to the website, and if you're the owner, that's it. Now I could check and see if he filed any of his paperwork. But he thought we forgot. Let me see if he filed anything. I'm trying to see if he filed any of his paperwork. Nope. No, he still hasn't filed anything. He hasn't filed the 990 form or 990 easy return. We're already going into August. So he still hasn't filed the necessary paperwork. No. Texas girl, it is, but nothing has been filed. So that's kind of the update that I have on him. I'll see if I can pull something else up. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I could grab something else real quick. Please be patient as I grab some videos. Hold on. Sorry. Because I know they took these accounts down on TikTok. You'd be proud to call him your agent? Why? No way. There's no way. Let's see.
And I'm not stupid. I would never steal in front of thousands and thousands of in my life. But I'm not a thief. And I'm not stupid. I would never steal in front of thousands and thousands of people, let alone steal it all. I don't do that. I hustle for my shit. Always have and always will. And I help people. All I've ever wanted to do is be better and help people. So for all of you that don't know and that you just don't know what to believe, it's okay. It's all right, bro. I don't care in my life.
Yeah, he don't care what people think. That's why he still won't provide receipts to where the donation money went to. And we've called him out on this plenty of times. Let's see. See, last time and I'm pulling up some videos. Rico, if somebody's going to collect donations, especially for fire victims, right? Does the truth hurt? I got Glizzy's receipts. I got Glizzy's receipts from everything that he collected. So I do have Glizzy's receipts. Let's see.
We received about $4,500 from GoFundMe and through my nonprofit, the Christopher Bailey Foundation.
He never handed all that money out. The $400 that he was talking about, that all that money was not handed out. And this is another guy, this is another person that was telling people to pull up. It did not end well at all. Somebody ended up pulling up on him. He tried to blame Glizzy, but none of it made sense. You know, none of it made sense. So when somebody pulled up, it ended pretty badly. It did not go as he thought. So, let's see. This is, you know, a lot of people are questioning about where that money went to.
I went to Pasadena, Arcadia, and Santa Anita like 5 times that week to meet up with random people to give them these donations. And I called these people. Some of them weren't available. Some of them were at work. Some of them couldn't meet up. Some of them didn't want to be on TikTok. And I'm like, look, here's the deal. If you guys want this money, I'm more than happy to help you guys. The only thing is I have to do it on TikTok. After a week's worth of doing that, I was only able to give away 6 envelopes with $500 in it. I still have.
So you heard it for yourself. He was only able to give away 6 envelopes for $500 a piece. He said he collected 45. Then he was changing the numbers a lot. He was a lot of the numbers were changed. He couldn't keep up with the lies. You know, a lot of people are questioning about where that money went to.
I went to Pasadena, Arcadia, and Santa Anita like 5 times that week to meet up with random people to give them these donations. And I called these people. Some of them weren't available. Some of them were at work. Some of them couldn't meet up. Some of them didn't want to be on TikTok. And I'm like, look, here's the deal. If you guys want this money, I'm more than happy to help you guys. The only thing is I have to do it on TikTok.
There you go, Pops. Thank you, Pops, for putting it in the comments. 35K for new teeth and 20K in Hawaiian vacations.
TikTok. After a week's worth of doing that, I was only able to give away 6 envelopes with $500 in it. I still have $1,495, and I'm more than happy to do that. All right, but like, it's a lot of work, and I haven't had the time to put into it. But
That's when he said he didn't have the time to put into it because he was getting new teeth, because he just had he just had a little one. You know, he had the time to sit there and live stream during the LA wildfires and collect all this money, but all of a sudden he didn't have time. And still to this day, I have not received any. He wanted me to hire an accountant to go through all his payment apps and everything else. So he got on a live stream with us and said, if you hire an accountant, they could go through all my payment apps and everything else to see exactly what I collected. So essentially saying we have to pay for an accountant for him to be able to provide receipts. Sorry, Clover King, it doesn't work that way. You have to be transparent. If you're running a nonprofit, transparency is key. So,
available to give it to whoever wants it. If you're a victim of the fires and you're listening to this right now and you don't mind making a video on TikTok for transparency, I have money for you. It's not even a big deal.
Okay. To him, it was not a big deal. You know, because he collected all that money, right? It was not. But according to Clover King, it's not a big deal. It's essentially saying, hey, I don't even care. The LA Mission is still wanting to have a chat with him for using their website. Yeah, you know, he copyrighted somebody's website. Yeah, Kazi, it is a big deal when other people when people donate to wildfire victims. It's a big deal. You know, someone who works for the LA Mission, he copyrighted their website. Miss Natasha, I really don't know what. You know, I'm just trying to give an update on this. Yeah, there is a lot. There has been so much going on with him. So when Clover told people to pull up, just like I showed Big Mama. See, don't tell. Okay, Miss Natasha, don't tell people to pull up because Big Mama learned the hard way. And yeah, Geocon, yeah. And then this is what happened when Clover King told people to pull up on him.
Hey, motherfucker. So, I don't know if who knows or who doesn't know, but right before I was done putting my shit in my car, somebody came from behind me and hit me with brass knuckles, or I couldn't really see, but they said it was definitely a metal object. And right before he hit me, he yelled, "This is for Glizzy," and then he hit me. So that's where we're at right now. It hurts. I'm okay. It's ugly.
He he told people to pull up on him. Somebody did, and that's the end result of that. Just another example of people telling people to pull up, and somebody snuck up on him, or as he says, and then no, look, nobody's gonna sit there and donk somebody and say, "Oh, this is for Glizzy." Come on, really? Nobody's really gonna sit there and be all like, "Come on." You know, he has issues with Glizzy, so he just wanted to throw his name out there and say, "Oh, this is for Glizzy." Nobody is gonna sit there and say that. So, Brandon, quit requesting me. You know, I'm going to turn off the invitations. Yeah, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And we're still waiting. We are still waiting for receipts. We'll never get them. I could wait for till next year. I don't know. Make money. Fabricated stories. Pinup Tatted Cherry. I seen some videos going around. I don't know the full story, so I won't comment on it. So, but people were asking to give an update on Glizzy. On what happened with Clover King. As a matter of fact, is this from? I think this is from our other live stream. Let's see.
A paper trail of all the donations that were given to me on a GoFundMe and my nonprofit. And all right, I got a paper trail of all the donations that were given to me on a GoFundMe and my nonprofit. And this week, I will be going to Pasadena to bless all the people that deserve it, that have lost their homes, with the money that was donated. There's nothing else. All right, I got.
We're still waiting for this paper trail, and I don't even remember when we did this live stream.
It's been a long time.
It's been months and months. I think I've given up hope. I've given up hope. I've given up hope on this paper trail. Glizzy, you know what? Okay, Proud Mama, I got your message. I did. I've given up hope, everybody, on this paper trail. I'm never gonna get it. Nobody's ever gonna get it. I'm wishing upon a star at this point, everybody. Is there even a touch of class? This guy has probably hidden every paper trail there was. It's gone. It's gone.
Hey, roll it up and smoke it.
Mrs. Homie, please don't say that. Miss Homie had to just come in the background in. Just had to throw something out there. Miss Homie goes, he rolled it up and smoked the paper trail. All right, Miss Homie. She doesn't hold back at all. So that's kind of where we're. I mean, there's so many people that we need to bring awareness on. That is kind of wild. But let me see. I'm going to try to find an outro song so we could get out of here. I don't want to hold up everybody today. Okay. I got an outro song for us. Okay, no problem. No problem. And I want to thank everybody that supports us in bringing awareness because, you know, there's so many beggars. There's so many scammers. And there's only so many we could cover a day. I was going through my list of people. In our time, we've covered, I don't know, 50 to 100 easily. Yeah, so on our next one, Rich the Hungry. So on our next one, Rich the Hungry is going to be, we're going to bring awareness on Rich the Hungry because he is asking for another van. That guy is another beggar that he's able to work. Yeah, my journey, we brought a lot of awareness on her. But Rich the Hungry, he's able to work, refuses to work. So Rich the Hungry, the next time we go live, he's going to be one of the main ones. You're welcome, Lazy Days. So with that being said, everybody, I want to thank all of our moderators. I want to thank everybody in the community. We have an amazing, beautiful community. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, he could work. I want to thank everybody that just joins the live streams. And you know which is cool? Yeah, Rich the Hungry, yeah. So he's going to be the main one on our next one. You know what's cool about when people come and tune in and join our live streams? It costs $0. We don't accept gifts over here. Yes, Tony Redmond. I'm going to finish up what I have on Tony Redmond. It costs $0. That's why we turn off our gifts. We're going to make sure that you keep your money in your pocket. And that's what's cool. It costs $0 to come and listen in and to watch to see who to be on the lookout for. So we do this for free and we enjoy what we do. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I have an outro song. Everybody have a good day. I'm not sure, Mary Salcedo. I'm not sure. But everybody have a good day. Have a blessed day. I'm going to get out of here. Stay tuned.